Hi, and welcome to Metro Center News. I'm Steve Girusso.
And I'm Katie George.
This is our July edition of Metro Center News. We got some great stories and some fireworks.
Let's jump into it.
Major strides have been made with our partnership with Microsoft. First, Atrion has established a partnership with Software One, a Microsoft LAR, which allows us to expand our sales capabilities around Microsoft licensing. With this partnership and Atrion's growing A&I practice, we have now for the first time become a Microsoft Managed Partner. Great job for those involved in getting this partnership status.
Last month, Cisco hosted their Partner Summit in Boston with the theme Today, Tomorrow, Together. One of the priorities for this year included lead with solutions and professional services. Continuing with the success from last year's Partner Summit, Atrion received the Services Partner of the Year award for the East Coast. Congratulations, Atrion. Huge accomplishment for the team.
One of the improvements Atrion is doing on the sales front is enhancing our quotes and proposals. These enhancements include adding max time and leasing options to all client deliverables. These options create awareness and provide additional value to our clients in their decision-making process.
And now here is Steph with our Lean Update.
Thanks for having me back, Katie.
You're welcome.
All right, so last month we had two Lean teams do their report out to the leadership team. Those teams were A3 and Kaizen. And those two teams together consist of just about 20 people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know, it's great. Lean is spreading and it's awesome. Okay, so they gave their presentation on the results of their 12-week projects. The report out covered how the Lean tools are used, what challenges they experienced, the successes of the implementations, and looking ahead to future challenges and, of course, the next steps. The A3s, those are visual reports that link goals to actual data. They're easy to use and they're easy to understand. They take information and they separate it into 4 quadrants. Katie, are you familiar with A3?
I am. I actually created one for higher education for the strategic initiative.
That's fantastic. Do you know who can use A3s?
Anyone?
Do you know who can create A3s?
Anyone?
And you seem to be an expert since you just did one, so that's fantastic. But if any of our fellow Atrionites want to find out more, they can go to the IS office where there's a bunch of A3s taped to the glass there for everyone to see. The second team was the Kaizen team, and Ashley had introduced this team last month. They facilitated numerous initiatives here. Some of the highlights are the ticketing system reduction of over-emailing. Like if you have too much of one thing, maybe you eat too much, makes you kind of want to puke. So emails can do the same thing, believe it or not. So Kwong developed a Lean buddy system for sales logics. Do you know of this?
I did hear him speak about it when he gave his presentation.
That's fantastic. And I bet there's a lot of people out there that want to know what this buddy system is all about. So what they can do is they can check out the final presentation of Kaizen on SharePoint in the Phase 3 folder. And they can find out how they can get in on Kwong's trademark Lean buddy system.
Awesome.
Yeah,
thanks, Steph.
you're welcome.
And I hear you have more for us later in the broadcast.
Oh yeah, I'm not going away yet.
And now here's Brian with our Tell Me More segment.
A lot of things have changed, 3 things in particular. It's been actually a little shorter than a year, starting in November. I got married. February I got a new job, and April my daughter Peyton was born, and she actually just turned 2 months on the 11th. New role, moved from the NOC. I spent about 3 years in the NOC, moved over to the Sales Support Apprentice program, which is kind of spearheaded Mark Moretti, Tom Irons, Dave Sosha. We have a team of about 4 people at this time.
So how was the transition from the Sports Center to Sales Support?
It was great. A lot of things I did in the Sports Center carried over. The integration of all the systems with sales logics and all that kind of stuff really made it a seamless interaction between both jobs.
Do you feel that your experience in the Sports Center kind of gave you, a different outlook to this new role?
Yes, because a lot of the guys of the team were net new hires. I've worked in IT, so with all the Cisco equipment, I have that technical background that gives me kind of a leg up in the field. A lot of the EPs don't have a technical background. I'm not the most technical guy, but I do know a lot more than most people, so it kind of gives me a leg up. Yes, my second. She is 2 months. Her name's Peyton. My first daughter is actually 7, believe it or not, which kind of still blows my mind. Jordan. It's great. I always said being a father is one of the things I know I'm 100% the best at. I've had a great mentor. My father was a great father. Father was a great father.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, sounds good to me. But it's been great. She's a great kid. I mean, I got blessed. Both of my daughters, beautiful, healthy, and sleep through the night. Well, mostly sleep through the night almost immediately, which is fantastic for me. Xbox One, I actually already pre-ordered it the day they revealed the release date and price point at E3.
Now, do you have a history of making poor decisions, or is this the first one?
This would be the first one if you want to indeed call this a poor decision.
Can you give me like any reason why you'd say that Xbox One is better than PS4?
I'm not going to say
That's a
that they're
terrible
better.
reason.
I'm
That is awful.
The one's not better than the other, but I do have my preferences. And I think that it's the more complete package when coming down to being an entertainment console. Sorry.
I think this interview is over.
Thanks, Brian. And now back to Steph.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Steph.
Hi. So I have a quick update on the Service Ave building. Okay. Do you remember what it was like before?
I do.
It's pretty. Yeah. Okay, so we're calling it All Grown Up now, and it has quite the makeover. I haven't seen it, but I've heard some great things. They've added some windows, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 7 windows. I don't know if you remember when we talked about the staging area for the engineers. That's
Yeah.
almost complete. And SMB, good old SMB, we're going to bring them down to Warwick, to Service Ave, and get them out of the foreign lands of Pawtucket. So that's what we have for Service Ave update.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Sounds like a lot of exciting stuff going on.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait till it's done.
Wow, sounds like great progress is being done at 30 Service Ave. I can't wait to see it.
Me too. Steve, did you know that we have the best long-term disability benefits package within our industry?
I did not. It's good to know. I guess that's why we're still best places to work in Rhode Island.
It is. So for more information, you can see Cynthia in People Services. You know Cynthia, right?
Of course, yeah, she's great. Also, as you may have heard, we had a fitting send-off for our high school intern, Audrey Chadwick. She received a laptop and a serial connector to help her on her next phase of her education attending Johnson Wales University. We wish her the best of luck.
That's great. So without further ado, that's our Metro News, and we look forward to seeing you next time.
Steve Girusso.
Katie George, thanks for watching.